Hello and welcome back to Tinker Talks Guns. Today we're going to be talking about the Crimson Trace Laser Grip, which is there you can see the laser, which is a accessory for J-Frame Smith & Wessons, among others, that has been around for quite some time. What it has is it has a laser right here, which when you grip the gun, there's a button here, and it activates a laser. Which, there, you can kind of see it right there. That is, in theory, to allow you to aim the gun very, very rapidly in a variety of light conditions. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Now, before we get into the weeds on this, I'd like to thank my supporters on Patreon. This is very much a shoestring operation, and your contributions help more than you know. I'd also like to thank channel benefactors, those businesses and individuals that have really helped the channel in so many ways. So thank you all. I'd also like to thank Rain City Shooting Supply for providing material support for these videos. So, I have long been a skeptic for the genuine usefulness of lasers on handguns. Now, my chief objection has been that they only work if you already know how to shoot. But I can see potential applications for them for off-bore shooting. For example, if you want to expose less of yourself, you can extend the gun around the edge of something more bulletproof than you are, and use the laser to aim that way while minimal exposure to yourself. This is arguably a useful thing. Also, they're pretty good for dry fire practice because that laser bounces all over the place if you don't pull the trigger right, as you will see when we get to the shooting video. But recently a friend offered me a chance to try out his Crimson Trace laser grips to see if I found them useful. And let's see how that went. So, have I changed my opinion about laser grips? No. Now, I do see advantages to them. They could conceivably be useful for shooting, especially at longer ranges in low light conditions. They could be very useful for dry fire practice, and properly sighted in, they could be useful at long ranges. Because I am quite sure, I've shown this on the backstop at the range at almost 25 yards, and the dot was plainly visible. So there is utility, and as Granted GB Guns pointed out, firing off axis, where you stand in one place and put the gun in another place to aim it, that could potentially be useful. But these are usually touted for use at close range, and frankly, at close range, I shoot better and faster using the sights. So I don't see any real advantage in that respect. But it's kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? I can see the utility, and I can see where, in very specific situations, it might be particularly useful. But overall, I think I'm going to pass, especially given that these cost $300. I think I can do better for $300. But still, your mileage may vary. People differ in their preferences and their abilities. So I don't think they're useless. I just don't think they're for me. So I hope that's helpful to you. And I hope this finds you well. Stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you again real soon.